wise man once said, to forget how to dig the soil, tend the earth, is to forget ourselves. Well, maybe some have, but a few of us still know. You gotta be willing to put in the time, make the sacrifices, and the hard choices. The job's got its perks, don't get me wrong. The sweet smell of the morning dew, the way the warm sun and the cool breeze can dance across your skin. But don't think it's a game. The farm's got a way of sorting the wheat from the chaff. Just remember to keep your wits about you. You fall, you get back up again. Because this is more than just a job. It's a calling. Who else would choose to wake up early in the morning, tear up their hands working in the fields all day, and then spend the evening planning how they're going to do it all over again, better, tomorrow? Day after day. Season after season. Year after year. That's a calling that's never ending. It stretches far forward and back from us as long as farmers have been tending this earth. And farmers will be around as long as such a thing exists. Tomorrow is secured by those willing to dirty their hands today. So when you feel alone out there in the field, just remember, you're not. Think about all those that have come before you. And all those that'll follow. Plant today. Harvest tomorrow.
Hi, this is Kevin with KGM JAM, owner of ProAdvertisersClub, a totally free site to advertise. Go to ProAdvertisersClub.com, join for free today, and start advertising for free. Also, if you get a chance, go to eBay, type in KGM JAM, check out my eBay store. And here I am, episode 2, Wednesday, August the 28th, I believe already. And in that intro of the game, that last tractor looks like a tank. I got to get me one of those. And when you're first starting off, you're not going to have that much money, right? So anyway, if you go to downloadable content, you can fix that problem. Now these are all mods and upgrades and stuff from just regular people and then plus the developers. Go down to gameplay, and then if you go down to the very bottom, you're going to see something that says government subsidy, and as you can see, I've already installed it. Okay, and what that does, let's go look at the details. If you get the government subsidy for $100 million per year, which is about $8 million a month, and then if you get the municipal, I can't even say that, municipal, you know what I'm trying to say, subsidy for $100,000 per year, that's about, what, $8,000 a month, which really is not that much. The 100 million is better. You can do either one. But you download the package, it's free, it doesn't cost anything. And I'm doing it because, I mean, part of the game is the grind, right? And you can make it as slow or as fast as you want, but even then, you know, it's just going to take a long time. And if you're making videos of the game, this is a way to do it. Or if you just want to speed things up, it's your choice. But here's what happens after you install it. Okay, so go back to... Okay, installed. That's the only one I've used so far. I'll start adding them as I learn them. There's a lot to learn, but that's not what we're going to do tonight. So let's get back out of here. Let's get into career. This game 3, that's my another game I started just to mess around on and mess things up. But this is the one that I'm doing. And now if you see, before you start your game, you have to select it. Otherwise, and if you have a whole bunch of stuff downloaded, there'll be a whole bunch of choices. So you can select all, select none. But let's select it. See that blue check mark? If you don't select it, it won't be in the game when you start playing. And you got to do that every time you start up the game. And you should check it, because if you already have it checked, it might still be in the game, but it takes you through that anyway. So you might as well look at it and adjust it accordingly. So you can turn it on and off as you need it. So I've got plenty of money now to mess around, and especially since I want to show people things on what I'm learning. Like I said, I've played the earlier versions. I haven't played this one yet. I bought the game back in 2021, 22, put it away in the storage unit between moves, and never got a chance to play it. And I just found it in my storage unit. And they're about to come out with 2000, and I think they're going to call it 25, not 24. It comes out in October, I think. October, November, but it's only for the PlayStation 5. So this version is on the PlayStation 4. That's what I've got, because I found that in the storage unit also, and I broke that out, and it's loading really slow tonight. I don't know why. In fact, it's not loading at all. No, there we go, 60%. But yeah, yesterday all we did was pretty much drive around the map. Now, the game comes with 3 maps, but you can download more maps. Some are free, some you have to pay for. Same thing with equipment. You got all the generalized equipment. These are all name brand IP. And I said it yesterday, and I'm going to keep saying it. This is one game I could definitely see going on a Web3 platform. Absolutely. Do the developers ever want to do it? I don't know. That's, you know, their call. They might watch other people do it, but this would be a fantastic game to do. I mean, everything could be an NFT. The truck, specialized license plates, this bucket, the tools, you need to work on the vehicles, the house, the barn, the farm, the land. I mean, this game's designed for NFTs. Absolutely. Not that that's what they did it. I'm just saying, just the make of the game itself would be incredible. And then instead of earning money, you'd earn in-game tokens, which you could then cash out and put in your bank account, or you could reinvest into the game, and it would probably be beneficial for you to do so, which the smart platforms do. I mean, it's just, there's so much stuff you can do. So anyway, what I've got to do first is I've got to install my government subsidy sign. And the way you do that is you go to here, and you go down to, I think it's construction. This took me a little while to find, because this is all kind of new. Oh, and yesterday at the end of my video, it just turned off. This stops recording automatically in an hour. I don't know why, but PlayStation decided to do it at 60 minutes max. I'm trying to figure out how to get around that, But so every episode will be an hour. If I'm just talking and it cuts off, that's what happened, and we'll just start up on the next video, which would probably be the next day. Okay, production. And I think that's, if you see, okay, so I'm in the productions heading. Then you go down another level, and I'm going over to generators. Click on that. Now, all of these, as you can see, there's the prices of them. That's not real money. That's game money that you make from farming. You sell your crops, you get the money, and you can buy this stuff. But if you download down here, you got the government subsidy right there. And it doesn't, whoever made this mod doesn't charge you anything for it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to set it up. It's kind of, I'm getting used to these controls. So let's go and click on it. See, I want to turn it around. How do I rotate it? That's what I'm not positive. I can move it around, but I want to rotate it. And I haven't been able to figure that out yet. But anyway, all I need to do is put it somewhere. So, and I can always move it. So we're going to put it right here out of the way. Let's put it, see, I like to, let me see if I can turn it around. See, I just get the back side now. Land is not owned. Oh, I don't own that land? Okay. I guess it's too close to the... Now, why doesn't it have a turning around mechanism? It has to. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's the left. All right, there we go. I'm in business. So let's take it out to here. I can't take it any further than that. Okay, we're just going to put it right here. And there we go. And I just put one in. I guess you can put multiple. Now, if you look up in the right-hand corner, I've only got $20,000 because... Or actually, am I in the wrong one? Yeah, actually, no, I'm not. I'm in the right one. Okay. I must... What did I spend money on yesterday? I can't remember. All right. So anyway, let's get out of this. And then you can go ahead and just go about your day's business, but after 24 hours, you're going to get paid. Because remember, right now we got it set up that one day is 1 month. Okay? And we're in August. We're in the middle of August right now. That blue line that's running underneath August, that's where we're at. And the only thing I can plant is canola, which I did. And I didn't remember I sold it, and now I got this big boy. Now this guy's too big for the property I got. It will still work, but it's the biggest one that money could buy. And then I bought me a nice tractor. Now one more thing. Let's go back to the shop. And let's go to large tractors. That scene at the end there where they're driving those tanks, I think that's it right there. Because that one's a double. The 8RX series, it's the 8RT series. Let's see if there's another one though. Oh, no, it was the Fent. That's right. So it's this one right here. And that's 400,000. Or it could be this one. Was it that one? That's a John Deere. I bet you it's this one right here. No, that could be it. It had more of a that could be it. Anyway, it's a badass. Absolute badass. And then you can upgrade the motor to a 943. Okay. Let's go look at the other Fent. This is it. That's the one they were driving. Right there. 400,000. So I'll be able to get one tomorrow. And again, it's overkill, but to start off, because you're not supposed to have that much money, right? Okay, so we'll be looking at that. Let me get this back to my property. Now you can zoom in. Now these are all real tractors in real life. They've copied them to as good as they can. The seeder behind it that I'm pulling is also a real company, real brand, and they pay a lot of money for this IP, but the companies like it because, you know, they get free advertisement, right? Hell, for all I know, they're paying the team to do this. I don't know. But either way, it's cool. It's cool as hell. And the longer you play this game, you start driving around town. Like where I live in Florida, there's a lot of farms. It's almost like a Midwestern area, Central Florida is. You just got farmland after farmland, and you start to recognize some of the equipment. Now, nobody around here has anything like this, but they still got some of these, you know, these tractors. Something space age looking like, pretty new. But all right. What did I just do? Oh, I'm opening it up. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'm going to get out of this. And we'll just leave it like that for right now because I'm going to go to bed and wake up. But you see what I mean about how it's too big for this field? Because I've got 3 this size. So it will, you know, 2-3 laps and it's done. And I also got to get a windrower, not a windrower, but a what's it called, to pick all that up. That's going to be hay or straw. Now hay is when you flip the grass, if I remember right. Okay, so let's go see what happens. So you can go into the headings and you can, let's see what I got it set at. It should be at, okay, it's real time right now. And real time is real time. An hour's an hour. So if you played real time 31-day calendar, you would literally plant tonight or start it and then harvest it literally 4 months from now. I mean, that's that, but you can go all the way to 360 times the speed. Okay, but let's just, or you can go just a little bit faster, but we'll keep it on real time. And then I'm just going to go here and I'm going to go to sleep and wake up at, let's get up early. Let's get up at 7 o'clock. So there you go, right there. I got property and income from the government, $7,719,615 I got now. Because remember, 1 day is a month. Now let's go look at the calendar. And it is now September. So I need to get stuff done. Now the canola is the only one you can plant. No, barley and wheat you could too. I could do that. I think I planted canola on that other property I got. All right, so now, anyway, so now I got money. So now I can go buy things and do things and whatever. So what I want to get now is something to pick this stuff up at. So let's go to the store, which you can just push a button. You don't have to go. Now, I do have to go to the store to pick it up. It will put it at the store. So tools. That's what I'm looking for. And it's going to be a forge wagon. Right there. Okay, now these will pick up that. I'm just going to get the biggest one because now I got all the money in the world. Thanks to the good old U.S. government, who gives out money like it grows on trees. Oh, it does grow on trees, by the way. Oh, okay. So here we go. Let's buy that. Now, one thing when you're buying stuff, you have to look at the bottom here where that little symbol of the engine is. And I'm looking right now. If you see the little, it's highlighted blue underneath the stratum, or the Stratmon man, Magnon CFS 530 DO. If you look down below it, it's got the info. And that motor right there, you have to have a powerful enough tractor to pull it. Otherwise, it won't work. You'll waste all your money. And if you ain't set up and basically cheating like I am, then you're in trouble. You got to start all over because you go bankrupt because you won't have any money. Well, you could resell it right back to them, but at a loss. You'll lose a lot of money. Let's put it that way. And then right next to that is, now why is it saying meters? Because I have everything in whatever. But all right, all the way to the right is everything it will pick up. Those are all symbols that we'll get used to. Oh, did I buy it? No, but I'm going to. Okay, so to buy, first I got to customize it. And this is the best money can buy. So let's go to the right side. Cover, yes. You want to cover because if it rains, it will ruin your crop. Okay, will brand. Michelin, BKT, Brestwin. Yeah, let's stick with Michelin, American made, right? Standard wheel setup. Wide tires, of course. Silage additive tank. What is a silage additive tank? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put yes. License plate. I can't, it won't let me do it. Okay. So now I can buy it. So X will buy. Yes, I do. Okay. And now what I got to do is take this bad boy. Because remember, I didn't know I was going to do this, so I sold all what I had to buy this. Let's head on down to the store. Oh, and I've also got it on crop destruction. So when these crops are grown, if I drive over it, it'll kill it. Let's go on. Oh, there's my... Let me grab that real quick. Otherwise, I'm going to run it over. Now, I found it's best to do it from the outside so you can see. And do it from the top view. And then you approach it real slow. And if I'm on the wrong side, which I am, it won't let you pick it up. But if you don't have this weight on here, you do willies, you get stuck, all sorts of things. And there we go. And now it's on there. All right. Let's get down to the store and pick up our new piece of equipment. Oh, and let's do this too. Okay. Let's do traffic on. We'll leave it on for a while, but you'll see after a while it just gets to be a pain, especially if you're doing a lot of moving around and stuff. So look at the inside here, man. They've got this. If you were to go sit in a real one, this would be exactly as identical as they can make it. You'd kind of feel familiar with it if you spend a lot of time in this cab. It's pretty amazing. And I can only imagine with 2000, there's our vehicle right there. I can only imagine what 2025 is going to be like. Now, I'm not going to probably get that for a couple years because I'm not going to get a PlayStation 5 for a couple years unless they really cut the price or I find a good deal on one. And again, backing up, same thing. I find I do a lot better and a lot better control. Okay. So it's 7 o'clock in the morning. So I got all day to do whatever I got to do because it's the next month, the next day. Now you can adjust that anytime you want. You can make it 2 days a month, 4 days for a month, a real month. Go get lined up and start. And I'm still learning the controls, so bear with me. And it's supposed to be showing there on the left side, but it's not, and I don't know why. Up there in the left corner, it's supposed to have it out, the info. So let me go see if I can find where that's at. Yeah, see the info trigger. Oh, it's off. Okay. Help window. Yeah, see, show the controls information box in the top left section of the screen. Now, colorblind mode. Okay, that's for actually really colorblind people. That's pretty cool. I don't need it, but that's pretty cool. These interactive zone markers you want, they will show you where to put stuff. And yeah, there it is. Okay. And I need this. Okay, so now open cover. Turn on loading wagon is the square. And don't forget you got to lower the pickup. Otherwise you won't pick nothing up. And there it is. Now we're just going to pick it up. And that's what that's for. Now this, you're like, well, what are you going to use this? You use this for cows. You can sell it. You can make different stuff with it. So, and you can also store it. You can accumulate it. I got too much stuff in the way here. Let me go find a place to park this at. This might not be my property, but you can still park it over here. Oh, that is my property. And it's dead. I didn't get to it in time. It's wheat, right? Oh, we'll have to check into that in a second. All right, Alright, so let's go back to this. Now let's see if I can hire a robot to pick it up. No. Okay, so turn on. Yeah, that's the reason I opened the cover, because then you can tell if it's turned on or not. I guess you could just tell by the back of it. And then you just go back and you pick it up. And that's all you do. I don't want to knock over my government subsidy. That's a bad place to put that sign. Because if you knock it over, I might not get paid. Now, on some chores, you can hire somebody to do this for you, but this one would not. I got to figure it out if you can do it on that. I don't think you can. Okay, so for right now, we're done with that. So let's close the cover, turn it off, lift it up, and what you're lifting up is this bottom here. See how that goes down? Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it here right now. All right, now the next piece of equipment we're going to get is a baler. You got a bale loader and a bale wrapper. And then the baler. So you need 3 tools just for that. But bales are pretty important in the game. So let's see what options I have here. We're going to get the best, of course. Okay. Okay, these each hold 12 bales. That holds 10. So let's go with the Fent. The Fend. Let's go customize it. So what this is going to do is make bales for you out of that stuff. So Wilbrand. It only comes with wide tires. Yes. Okay. Let's go pick it up. Now in a normal game, you know, you're gonna have to work your way up, and with the 3 properties you got, you'd plant, you know, I found the best seed to plant is probably soybean. It gets the most money, and it's pretty hardy, but it doesn't give you any chaff. It doesn't give you what we just picked up off the ground. So that's something you got to think about. Now see what happens. I can use my mirrors, but it makes it a lot harder. There it is in the back of my thing there. But if I go out, I can just look up and back up, connect, and go. Now something else I'm going to show you. You can get the AI to take it from here back to my farm, and let's try to do that. It's kind of tricky until you learn how to do it. So open AI worker menu. Okay, it's saving it. Hold on for a second. I've got it set up to save every 15 minutes. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is go, okay, go to, I'm going to have it deliver it right here. Okay, hold on. So start job. All right, that did not work, so hold on. So, oh, select set destination. Okay. All right. Now it's doing that on its own. I'm not doing it. While it's driving, though, you can go inside. But it will do all the driving for you. But if you've got multiple tractors, you can set it up to run, dump stuff off, and come back. And that's cool. That they just did this in 22. You could not do that before. So once you get real good at it, you can be running 20 tractors at once, having them run different places. And that leaves me freed up to mess around like this. Get some really good camera angles in. Now, they're charging me. Whenever you use the AI robot or the AI hires, you will get charged per minute or per second or whatever it is. All right, so it's done and it drops it off. AI worker A has completed their task. It's done. So now I can just take right over. And here we go. Now what this is going to do is make bales for us. So turn on baler. Oh, I need unfold. X. Okay. I just turned it on. Now I need to lower it. That's that front piece right there. You see that? Now it will pick it up and make bales. And you can do this with grass too, I think. And there comes our first bale. See, I find if I drive like this, I can stay straighter, or you can do it like this. Keep that between the nose right there. Man, I hope we get a bale out of this. Might not have enough. But on a big piece of property, you're going to make, 20, 30 bales. Now we're only at 86%. Nope, we got one. Okay, we got enough just for one. So I'm going to empty it out right here on the ground. Okay, so And there you go. There's a bale right there. And let's lift it up. Let's fold it and go park it. All right, so then the next thing that we're going to go get is a bell loader. Now the bell wrapper, what is that? That's gonna... Oh, that's for the grass bales. And then you can ferment them into silage. Grass is a big money maker, no pun intended. You can sell it to the biogas people for fuel. All right, let's get the bell loaders. But we want a bell loader right now. And we want the best that money can buy, which is right there. Going to hold 14 bells. So let's customize it. And we'll stick with Michelin. And let's buy. Now you can also lease it if you wanted to. And lease it means you pay a little bit of money and then you give it back when you're done. That could be your strategy. You know, if like, again, I understand I got a lot of money because I'm messing around, but if you're playing it the hardcore way, you don't. You're trying to be a real farmer, trying to watch your dollars and your budget, and you'd start out with something more along the lines of this, you know, instead of, all this is the 2,200 one, which is maybe all you can afford. Is you put that on the front of a tractor and pick it up and then go deliver it, you know, type thing. But because we have government subsidies, okay, buy, yes. All right, and let's go pick it up. And let's try the IA again, or AI. So you open that up. You set destination. Which is right here. And then you pick a target location and a target rotation. And there you go. It's that simple. Now, being this is the first time they've done it, I got a feeling we'll run into problems, but you know what? Let's go do something else. Let's follow it in the car. Let's see if we can mess it up. Thought I had a horn. What the hell is that? Now you're probably wondering what happens if you get in a wreck. I'll show you. Oh, you're doing pretty good so far. See how he stopped when I came close to him? Well, let's go get in a head-on collision and see what happens. Now, you can damage your vehicles and your tractors and have to buy a new one. Where the hell is everybody? Here comes one. Watch what happens. That's it. It's not graphic or nothing. Now, I did, you know, not really. There shouldn't be a destroyed, right? There shouldn't be anything left, but I probably did a few damage to it. It cost me some money. Not a big deal. All right, let's... And again, this is overkill, but who cares? All right, so go back to AI. And all you do is you go to where you want to go to. You push the green triangle. Push R3 twice. And it's set. Oh shit. What happened? Okay, never mind. Hold on. For some reason I lost. Don't ask me how that happened, but I must have hit the wrong button and I dropped it. And that's why the AI wouldn't move. I'm on the wrong side. There we go. Yeah, you gotta be, there's so many different buttons and commands, you gotta be careful what you push, because it can really mess up your day. Okay, let's try this again. So you just take it down to the property you want to go to. You hit the green arrow, and there you go. There you go, now it's working. Now he's doing it with a trailer. Don't you hate assholes that do this to you? Cut you off, then brake check you. I gotta get that thing moved. Now you can also buy houses and barns and all sorts of stuff. We'll get into that eventually. What happened? Why did he stop? For some reason he has stopped. Alright, well I'm going to dismiss him. He got it close enough. But that's what I mean. There's going to be little bugs with the AI. That could have been where I put it. I can't remember. No, he didn't even get back to the land. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Okay, now what this does is it picks up the bale. So... think that's all you got to do is lower that. And then you just go by. And it picks it up. That's it. Then of course you'd fill it up. And then you can take it over here. And store it if you want. Or if you have cows or pigs, you're going to feed it to that. So I haven't really figured out where I'm going to put it. It doesn't look right. What I'm going to do is I'll just leave it on the trailer for right now. Now I could go sell it also if I wanted to. That's another way to generate income. Okay, and that's my wimpy trailer right there. I'm going to get a bigger trailer. That's the one you start off with. Alright, right now what I want to do is show you what this thing is for. Now you see this green trailer right there? I'm going to show you what that is. Now this one isn't so bad because it's small. And you really don't need the trailer because you can pretty much go everywhere with it. But when you get the real long 18 footers, like you couldn't go through here because it, you know, you'd be hitting the trees and stuff. So what you got to do is get a trailer, and they all come with one, even if it's a small one. Oh, that right there's water. If you need water, you just pull the slurry or the tank up to it, it fills up. Do is you come over to this like this, and see how it's slanted down that way? That's the way you want to unload it. That's it. And if you're off a little bit, it will adjust it for you. In the old games, you had to be exact. It was a pain in the ass. Then you just hook it up, which I really ain't got no room to do so it's going to be kind of hard. And then you go wherever you want with it. Oh, this is my, okay, that, I thought that one over there was my property. It's not. This one right here, and it's growing right now. Now I can drive over it now without hurting nothing because it hasn't grown yet. Alright, so let's go and get this out of the way. So this property right here now is ready to get worked on. And because I got this big bad boy, it does 3 things at once. It cultivates it, it plants the seed, and it fertilizes it. Let's fold that up. Now, do I have... I don't think I filled it up yet, because... So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have the AI fill it for me. Just for right now. How do I get over to, all of a sudden I can't, oh, here it is. Okay. This is where you change the days. Crop destruction's on. Don't drive over them. I turned off the plowing. It's just a pain. I mean, all the plowing, the filled stone, the lime, the weeds, that's something real farmers have to deal with. And you can make it as realistic as you want. But man, is it time consuming. And you got to buy equipment for each one of these. But we're going to skip that for right now. Dirt, I got normal. Let's do slow. Okay, so let's go fertilizer. The AI will buy it for me automatically. Seeds on. Otherwise, I got to go to the store and buy it. We're going to do that in another video. And we'll just leave that on for right now, because there's something else I wanted to show you tonight before we run out of time. All right, let's go ahead and plant on the left there, right? It says select weed there in the middle with the triangle. I'm going to do soybean. That's my favorite. You first need to fill it. Okay, but I think if I start using it with the AI, it will do it for me. So you line it up. You can overlap. It doesn't really matter. Maybe the first time I have to fill it. I don't know. We're going to find out here in a second. Yeah, I got to fill it first, I guess. Okay. Well, anyway, that's what all you do is you're going to just go up and down on this. It does all three of those jobs at once. It fertilizes, it seeds, and it cultivates. Otherwise, you have to have three different tools to do it. And when you're starting out and you're poor and you're broke, you pretty much have to do that. In fact, that's what they gave you. But look how long that is. Look how much area that covers. Remember that little blue one I had last night? It takes just that small field will take a while. So I will do that off screen because there's something else I want to show you. And we're getting low on time. So I'll show you this and we'll call it a night. There's a lot to learn in this game, a lot.